say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see, the Titans taking on the 15th-ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Titans ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Illinois' offense will have first crack at this one. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against candidly an overmatched opponent, but hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup, but this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent, but we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Titans offense will get the ball for the first time. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out fired on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
And the Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Got it in the middle, it's Smallwood. And he'll be brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Titans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You can tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Illinois lining up quickly. Now the play fake. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Beebe. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? That penalty will back them up some more, half the distance to the goal. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Looking to fire. Going for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Fires to the wide out. Wide open downfield. Knocked down for the tackle. The Titans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Beebe. Finds the tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line and they'll move the chains. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Titans have their offense in high gear. Running back searching for a hole. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. 8th play of the drive coming up. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Titans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Titans. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over UMass. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Power football with the run. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Working that left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Illinois!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Titans in a good spot here with second and short. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And the Titans send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Illinois offense returns to the field. And they've found no answers so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture.
There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll give it to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. To the air, it's Beebe. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Titans will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Quick completion to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run.
Turning it on. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Illinois right back to the line. He'll keep it himself.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown to Illinois.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, they'll try the middle. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Titans decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's Sampson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. They'll go back to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense threatening, first and 10 from the 31. He'll pull it on the read. Fights off a defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The play action fake. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. Secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking for room, it's Sampson. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. They're dealing with a second and long. Makes the grab on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Scanning the field, it's Beebe. He's got it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hall. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Easy completion on the shuffle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Third down play from the gun. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Back to pass, it's Beebe. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And the Titans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna run it. It's Cousins. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the ground with the back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Snags a quick pass on the left. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Working that left side now. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Going for the marker on the ground. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On the move. He has the first and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He's got it on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over the Red Hawks of Miami. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying play action. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him lose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Using the quick game. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll try to get it through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. From the gun. Give on the inside. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
He's got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Titans are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He wants to throw it again. Good timing on the quick out. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. To the air on first down. Looking left. Oh, and he just dropped it. So close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Titans will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Flips it out on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And the Titans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Second down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Snap from the gun on third down. Into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The give. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. quick release by the QB. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the left side. Across the 45. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown, Illinois. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week one sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
46, Royals, 14.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking to pass. It's Beebe. Quickly complete. Nice move to keep running. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Titans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for space. It's Cousins. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Titans are moving quickly down the field.
For the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The short hands, it's Smallwood. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. And the Titans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Beebe. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. Looking downfield on first down. And the timing just a hair off. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Bringing the heat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quarterback now breaking the field. Short gain on the play before he slides. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Pulls it in. It's Smallwood. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. The safe ball on the wide receiver screen. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Fires to the wideout. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Makes the grab on 3rd, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Hauls it in.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
Timeout, Titans.
Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Titans will have it 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Rushes on him. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The Titans will try to pick it up on 4th down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze, where do I need to get a little bit better. But